It happened to be that when God created the world, there were several extra special magical creatures. One of those creatures was a bird called the Ziz. This bird was gigantic. Its wingspan, when it went through the flying in the sky, could cover the entire sky, making it look as dark as night. And the Ziz loved to be around people. But every time he flew looking for people to play with, his wings covered the sky and people were afraid. And so the Ziz started to only fly at night. And as he was flying one night, he was flying so high, he hit a star. And the star came crashing down and made a big hole in the earth. And the Ziz thought, "Oy, that's a big hole. How can I fix it?" And then he thought, those clouds are always wet. And the Ziz went to the cloud, and he took it, and he brought it, and he put it into the hole, and the hole was filled with water, and the people now had a great big swimming hole to play in, and they were so happy. The Ziz liked to fly around. He got into a lot of trouble when he did this, as you've already heard, and one day he hit a giant tree. And the tree went crashing down and ruined the garden of all of the children. The garden was ripe and full as Sukkot, the holiday that we also have coming in just 5 days. And they were going to use all those fruits and vegetables. And the Ziz was very sad. And so the Ziz went and flew to a place where he knew he could ask big questions. And the Ziz said, "God, I made another mistake. I don't know what to do. I've ruined the garden." And God said, "Yeah, you did. I think you need to go and find the hardest word, Ziz, and bring it back to me, and we'll see if we can help." And the Ziz thought, "I love an adventure. I'll find this word." And so the Ziz went flying. And he was flying all around, and he heard a little boy playing, and the boy said, "playground." And he thought, playground is a hard word. There's a lot of vowels in it. I'm not totally sure how to spell it. That must be the hardest word. And so the Ziz went back to talk to God in their special place, and the Ziz says, "Yo, God, I found the word. The word is playground." And God said, "No, it's not." And so the Ziz said, "Okay, I'll be back." And so the Ziz went flying around, and he went and as he was flying by a home, there was a little girl eating a bowl full of noodles with red sauce, and she said, "This pescetti is so delicious." And her parents said, "It's spaghetti." And the Ziz thought, "Ugh, that must be the hardest word. It's so hard to say. The little girl said pescetti, not spaghetti." So the Ziz went back to talk to God, and the Ziz said, "God, I got the word. It's spaghetti." And God said, "Ziz, that is not the hardest word." And the Ziz kept going, and he kept coming, and he was flying back and forth, and he was coming up with all these different words. Rumpelstiltskin and anti-disestablishmentarianism, so many big words. And the Ziz went more than 100 times back and forth from up and down to God. And finally, the Ziz was getting tired. And the Ziz went to God and said, "God, I cannot find the word. I have failed." And the God said, "Are you sure you failed?" And the Ziz said, "I'm sorry." And God said, "Ziz, you did it. You found the hardest word. The hardest word is sorry, because it means that we're not perfect. Sometimes we might need help, and it shows our vulnerability and our willingness to grow. I'm sorry is the hardest word." And so on this day of Yom Kippur, it is our chance to turn to the people we love the most, to our families, to our friends, and to God, and to say, "I'm sorry."